Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is David. I go by Rev here on YouTube. Yep, we're back in the shed. So today we've got a few solds that we want to share with you, and some pretty cool update information about some recent yard sale video that we had and some things we found on it. That which was good has gotten even better. So we'll tell you more about that after the intro. Welcome to this episode on Rev Resell. My wife Nikki T and I love to find treasure at estate sales, yard sales, and really any sale. What you want for them?
Whatever you want to pay.
Oh my, don't say that. Come along and see either what we found or what we sold. Now to today's episode. I think what sold videos are pretty neat. The reason why, a few shadows, the reason why is you get to find out some things that sell. Well, of course, the last what sold video was over Labor Day weekend, and I think we sold over 50 items. Got a little bit of AC blowing back here. A little bit over 50 items, and it was really good. And so because of that, we don't want you to think that every weekend is that way, nor is every day that way. So today it is not that way. I didn't have the greatest sales night. So this is I always do my I'm actually down here pulling some more of these vinyl records. This one was a Prince album. I'll show it to you here in just a minute. It's actually a maxi single. Prince, Signs of the Times. I think. No, that's not it. I just assumed that was it. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone so I can make sure. All right, let's go. I'm gonna find it without looking it up on my phone, and y'all are gonna do it with me because I'm gonna put you down. All right, y'all. It's in the black crate, and it is not this one. Something about his girlfriend. It's a Prince album. That's not it either. If I was your girlfriend. That's it right there. Found it. So this one was it. Didn't go for much. I think I sold it for $5. It's on a 30% off sale. A few of these items that I've had a while, I put on these 30% offer sales, and then when I take an offer on it, man, it really lowers the price. This next one was also on a 50% off, no, 25 or 30% off, 30% off sale. It's on crate B, and it's a large lot of Mogo. So if you don't know what Mogo is, don't worry, because I didn't either, but it's in crate B, and this is it. These are Mogo. I got a big whopping $45 for these. They have these little magnetic things. You've got different ones for Christmas and different colors, team logos. Nikki T had them a long time ago, and I was wanting to get them sold, so I put it on eBay, put a price on it that I was just hoping to get, and when I did not get it, I just took it off, lowered the price down. I didn't take it off, put it on 30% offer, and look at there, it sold. The next one I just listed, got this on the yard sale video recently. The last yard sale video, the only one I've got since we've been back. We got these for 50 cents a piece. And this Lightning McQueen car, what did Lightning McQueen sell for? It's Hudson Hornet piston up Lightning McQueen, and it went for $20. So that's a bolo. Be on the lookout for cars too. Pixar cars still in the package. They go pretty well. All right, so before I pack these three, and I think I've got a few more, and we'll probably have 2 days worth of sales on this video. This morning I had a little bit of time, so I took off to our local card shop. Today is JC, my son. It's his birthday. JC turned 18 years old, so we have a local card shop, fairly local to us. It's in Loganville. He's got a YouTube channel been on a lot of YouTube channels. He's like a really big name in the card industry. Joe Davis is his name. Joe's a Christian. He's a believer. He's a child of God. Awesome guy. Always enjoy seeing Joe when I go in. But at that yard sale just the other day, there was 12 cards on the top. There were 1968 team test cards. All they were they were oddly shaped cards. They were team pictures of football teams. I think I had 12 of the NFL football teams. I did not have a top loader. Top loader is like a protector hard case that goes around the card. Always put them in penny sleeves on the top loader. So because these were oddly shaped, I took them because I wanted to find top loaders to put it in, and I was just going to sell them individually, you know, $20, $30 a card if I could get that. I didn't know if I could or not. I had no idea the value of these because I did not know. I knew they were tops. I couldn't find out what year they were. Come to reason, I found out the reason I couldn't find them is because they're rather rare. And Joe was there, and Joe said, hey, I don't know what you're wanting to do with these, but I would get every one of these graded. So I was going to get top loaders, which might have been $10, and I came out spending $304 to get that and 4 other cards that I brought graded. Joe said it was, you know, the value of these will just go high because they're authenticated and because they'll be graded. He said it really doesn't matter the grade because the pop count, the population count of these cards are so low. So y'all, that now 25, it was a $5 box. I went back and gave them $20. Really the value of that box is going up. Now the cost that I have is now $329. So of course my cost is a little bit more because I'm going through the process of grading these. But sometimes I guess it makes sense to get them graded. There's more value. It cost me basically $19 a card to have them graded, and I will get way much more than $19 of value on that. So just an update. There are still treasures out there, and I hope the gentleman that I gave my number to that had these cards has more. And I felt like I was doing a good thing by giving him an extra $20. If I look and see more cards similar to those, I'm going to treat him right. I'm not doing it. I believe what goes around comes around, if you will. It doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes the bad people get good things their whole life. So it's not always that way. And sometimes good people don't get anything good. So that really doesn't work, but I do like to treat people fairly as possible. Of course, we're still out to make money. This gentleman knew that. He knew I was going to sell some of these cards. So that's just part of the process. Sometimes people wonder if being a Christian and a reseller is like breaking some rule of Christianity. No, you buy and sell to get gain. It talks about that throughout the Bible. How are people able to earn a living at any time if they're not doing something and getting more for what they're doing? I mean, that's where profit comes in. There has to be an upcharge somewhere for there to be profit for individuals. Now, of course, do you want to gouge people's eyes out? No, I don't want to do that. But making a profit is not, it isn't a sin. It isn't wrong. Next, we have 2 lots. DB of these little small jugs that sold. Toby jugs, man and woman, lot of 2, and I think a little bit later I sold another lot of 3 Toby mugs. So this is in my drawer B. I've got some more drawers that need to be labeled here. I bought those yesterday. So this one went to Melissa. The lot of 2 went for $9.97, $4.43 shipping. Of course, some of you will remember this day. I don't know when this video is going to come out, probably on Friday. There's a school shooting in Barrow, which isn't, it's Winder, Georgia, which isn't a long distance from where I reside now. My heart breaks for those families that sent their kids to high school and their kids are not coming home because of some lunatic with a gun. We don't know everything that took place. We don't know everything that happened, but we just do know that there were some mentally ill people. They say, oh, why do you think they're mentally ill? Well, they're mentally ill because they went inside of a school and shot someone, shot someone. So my heart goes out to the people there. We're praying for those families and other students that just went to school and had the trauma of all this going on in and around them. So many prayers are being lifted up for them today. My heart breaks for them, and just really, really sad. The next lot of 3 went to Deborah. Deborah ended up paying, I got to look because they weren't back to back, but Deborah brought 3 of those little Toby mugs, and those went for $11 plus $4.38 shipping. If you look here, you can see the size of them. I mean, they're little bitty little things, and they just, I mean, they're just ornamental. But there's $20 worth of Toby mugs. I probably didn't spend $20 on. Next, that doggone paper. Did y'all see it come down? That ghost is making that thing spin. I don't know why it won't stay up. I'm gonna tear it off in just a minute. Robert Bishop. Robert is a viewer of the channel. I pray Robert is watching this one. I know he watches Restoration. Robert is an awesome guy. He purchased this. I wish I'd known he was purchasing this. He purchased this lot. It's a Superman Action Comics lot, L33, for $8 plus shipping. But he messaged me and he saw something on, I know he watches because he saw the resale video. He said, I saw a record that you were looking at to purchase at the estate sale. And he said, if you have it, let me know how much you want for it. I would be interested. So, Robert, hopefully this is the one you were talking about, 007 Goldfinger. The record is in great shape. I told you I will let you know if the record was in good shape. The record is in good shape, but I'm not selling it, brother. I'm sorry. I'm not selling it. And this is the reason why. Well, I'm giving it to you. It'll be at your house here. We'll send it with this package and it'll get there. You probably can't see out the window here. I'm gonna turn it. Whoop. Oh, maybe y'all can pick up on that. Yep, that's Bishop the Bronco, Nikki T's Bronco that I'm getting parts for. The reason I'm giving this is not only because I like Robert, but Robert has given me and Nikki T a bunch. He actually gave us that Bronco. So Robert, I'm happy to give you this $30 or $40 record probably. The record's in really, really good shape. I think the highest one has sold recently was about $70. But hopefully you enjoy the original motion picture soundtrack of 007 Goldfinger. Yep, next I'm a Pokemon card salesman too. Yep, I made $16 off of this. This was, I don't think this was something we already had. It's good shape, $16. So got it being shipped out. So what I do on it, of course, I have these because it's under $20. You can put it in this mailer, of course. So the mailer is pretty solid. Well, it's kind of hard to do while I'm holding the camera, so I'll turn it just like this and just like this. Of course, I have my $16. I always do thank you Rev Resale, and then I take the card like this. I try my best to get it open just a little bit. It's pretty rigid, and you want it rigid to keep the card safe. Get all that down in there, fold it over, fold it over. Does it need this extra tape? Probably not, but I do it for some extra security. Put my label on there and it goes down the road. The last thing we sold is Hacksaw Ridge. Do y'all see it? Where's it at? Hacksaw Ridge right here. This one sold. It is 4K Ultra HD. This sold, I'm talking about, it's a bolo. It sold for $5.62 plus shipping. Super easy to ship. So you say, why are you doing that? I don't have hardly anything in it, maybe 50 cents. And I put it right inside of there. Don't look at the label, put it right inside of there. Put a label on the outside of it and she goes down the road. So y'all, today's been a rough day. Of course, with everything going on around us, we have prayer meeting tonight at church. Once again, we're going to be praying for these families, these young people. Well, we don't know, just had a thing. We've heard there have been loss of life, and now this sheriff came on and did not confirm that, so probably because they hadn't informed the families. My heart breaks for all of those involved. So we're gonna come back tomorrow. Still on this video. For me, it'll be 24 hours. For y'all, it'll be like, hey y'all, day 2 of this video. Of course, I have a few more what solds that I want to share with you, but guess what? Today is Thursday, and in my neighborhood, that is estate sale day. I think I went to 2 estate sales this morning. Went to one pop-up garage sale. Nikki T and myself are going on a private pick tomorrow, but we actually found out OBX picker Eric called and said, hey, I'm headed your way. He came through the neighborhood, was actually on the road that I live on, but I was estate selling about 50 minutes away. So we may try to meet up tomorrow. I think Blood, Sweat, and Sales is going to be there, Leroy. So we may actually meet up with them in Columbia, South Carolina. We're going there to visit with the aunt. She's got a garage sale and wants to give us a little bit of a private pick. So I don't know if we'll share that private pick with you. The stuff we'll share with you. But estate sale shopping today was, it was meh. But I found a few good items that I want to share with you. So let me show you some of the stuff that we bought. I got my containers to take them back in the house so that we can get them listed, which is important. So some of these I have not comped yet. Of course, who would not want base 4 bounce back, extreme bounce back ball for $3? Of course, I'd never seen it. So if you ain't ever seen it, you got to buy it. Also, this is, I think, a pretty good buy. Don't know if it works. Paid $8 for it. The antenna and everything's there. Sony color watch, man, probably 70, 80 bucks. If it works, and we pray that it will. This was not that great of a buy. This was the issue. Maybe you've had this issue before. My Mountain Dew just hit me all of a sudden. This sale was in a place that was a good little ways away, and because it was a good little ways out into the country, even further than old Rev lives, my cell phone was not working. So I was comp free. I mean, this was old school picking. I mean, this is way on back yonder where we didn't have our cell phones. We couldn't look up eBay. So we just had to grab, I mean, just rip it, stick it, and go with it. I mean, that's what I did. And this one, of course, was Canon's Sure Shot Owl. I paid more for it than I should, but it's probably close to a $30 camera, so I'll break even. I'll break even on this one. These were really cool. Now, what are they worth? I don't know. I paid $12 for 3 of them. But look at that. I mean, it's got Cheetos, Doritos, Tostitos, Fritos, Ruffles, and Lay's. I mean, the old school logos. I don't know what it says. I don't know what it says there. National Design Corp. But these pens doesn't look like they have ever been opened. I see that. Look at there. They have been opened. I mean, I didn't. I just opened them right there. I don't know. Maybe it's just been that way. But I like them just because of the way they look. How would y'all sell them? They're probably not going to be sold as working, just displays. But I mean, look at that. I mean, isn't that cool? If you like Ruffles and want a Ruffles pen, where else you going to get them but on Rev Resale's eBay page? I mean, you can get them there. But I got got 3 packs of those. I don't use these anymore. I used to. I use their Big Daddy version of this. Preacher's always got to have a pen. But for $7 for what is it? 9 of them? No, 7 of them, and the 3 refills. So that's not too bad. That's more than 7. That's 8 of them. So not bad at all. Doggone, I thought it was brand new. There was 9 pens, and now there's not. So I'm going to keep those pens for myself. Of course, I like Zebra good pens. Yep, here's another one, Tupperware. Should I have paid $4 for it? Probably not. But it is the green color. It is the pickle jar. It's got the pickle jar come out. It's Tupperware brand. So how much those go for? Is $4 a good buy on that one? You let me know. I mean, who can... Old Schofield study system, study Bible. I got it. I mean, who's gonna turn down a book like this? I mean, this is a good book. Doesn't have anything written on it. So I purchased this Bible. I'll have it listed. I mean, it's not in perfect condition, but it's pretty close. But y'all, the best find of the day, best find of the day was this right here. Now y'all look at this. This is, I mean, it's a wooden left-handed putter, but look at that. I don't know if I can get you in the sunlight and let you see it. That says Old Course, St. Andrews, Scotland. If you look on the bottom, it is a Woody Golf Design USA putter. It breaks down into two. I paid $20 for it. I think I can get $200 for it. So 20 into 200, 10 times your money. I will do that every day. So y'all, I'm hoping to be able to sell that. I mean, it's not in it's wood, so it's not in perfect condition. But y'all, I mean, for me and Nikki T, that's about as perfect as it gets. Once again, remember, y'all don't judge old Rev too hard. Don't judge me too hard. I understand, want y'all to understand, I couldn't comp any of this stuff. So if y'all gonna laugh at me, don't laugh. Put it down in the comments. How long it's been since you have had to pick without the assistance of your cell phone. It can get you in trouble sometime. Like I say, I bought that camera. I spent too much for that camera. I promise you, if I'd have had my cell phone, eBay app work, I wouldn't have got it. I mean, I would have turned it down. But I have bought $25 cameras that have turned into $100, $120 that are point and shoot just like that, Canon. So I was like, all right, it's probably gonna be all right. It is, but I'm just gonna make my money back. But y'all, who's gonna turn down a fat finder for $1? I didn't have to look it up. I didn't have to look it up. Y'all, I don't know really how much that is. I just saw it, and it was brand new. And I thought, where else am I gonna buy a fat finder? Where am I gonna find two of them? I mean, I got two. They'll be listed. I don't have a clue. I mean, really, I don't have a clue how much these go for. But I just thought it was funny. It said fat finder and had an old boy. He ought to be fat. I mean, he ought to be a big old boy, but he ain't. So there's a fat finder. Paid $2 a piece for that. Here's one of the finds that I found. Now, y'all, if I would have showed y'all this house, this thing was 3 stories. It was for sale, and I think you had to have $1 million just to go look at it. I mean, it was a monstrosity of a house. Nikki T and I may go Sunday between services, or maybe a Saturday. I don't know which day is our last day. Today's Thursday, so maybe Saturday's their last day. This place was packed out. I mean, good stuff, expensive stuff. It was way too rich for my blood, too rich for eBay's blood. But here was one. They had a lot of Civil War type stuff. I mean, look at this. Civil War times, they had $1 a piece on the magazines. I've never in my life seen this. So these magazines, I don't know what they go for in lots, but all of them are Civil War related. So I think if I can put a lot down, Lithonia is where the address all of them went to. If I can put these down in a lot and sell them in a lot, I think it'll do all right. I mean, look at that. I mean, some of this stuff, I ain't never seen it, but I got it. I ain't ever seen it. Here's one I spent too much for. For collectors only is what I saw. Model 1911, 1A. A little hole puncher, second edition, revised and expanded. $20 is not bad if you're wanting it for yourself. It sells on eBay from anywhere from 30 to 35. Probably wouldn't have got it if I needed it. This one, pretty much the same price. This is a Colt 45 automatic. I think I paid $10 for this one. I don't know why this one was 10 and the other was 20. The Ruger, I haven't looked this one up, but that's pretty cool. The Peacemaker was $5. Like I say, that's just, I mean, look at the cover of that. I mean, isn't that neat? So the Peacemaker's got a few different pictures. Is that a good deal? Maybe it was. Here's one that I haven't looked it up. I don't know if $15 is a good deal on it. But anytime you have this type stuff, to me, if I see these type books, I probably shouldn't pay $15, but I did. But if I see these books for $1 or $2, I'll break my wrist trying to pick them up. So I paid a little bit up for these. That's probably $60, $70 worth of stack of books there that hopefully I can get $200 for. And then these do everything manuals, Colt 911, PPK, antique guns, Winchester Model 12, P38. Here's Carcano rifles and carbines, and then Pistola 38. All of these I think I paid $3 except this one. I think I got this one for free. So these two were $5. I think she threw this one in there, not because I wanted her to, just because we'd bought so much other stuff. But y'all, that's what I found today. Did I do good? Would you have done that? All right, y'all, the first sale is what does it say? It's trout fly assortment EL6. So here is E, and Nikki T has put all kind of stuffed animals in here, which probably isn't good for me to find EL6. But guess what? There it is, EL6. Little inexpensive set of flies for fly fishing. So I sold these little I broke them up into a lot of different packs. Found these at a local shop here. A guy basically gave them to me, so I don't have hardly anything in it. That's why I was able to sell them for a big whopping $8. So $8 for those flies. Next, in box T, I have a lot of 4 L34 box T. I should know my alphabet, right? Box T right here. And Nikki T does this a whole lot more gracefully than I do. What did I say? L34. So let's see, here's a 67 Corvette, L38, L35. I'd assume the next one will be L34, and there it is. So if y'all see, I'll open these up because I forgot what they look like. Next is a Team Rocket Blastios. Let's see, Team Rocket Dark Blastios. Yep, this one I think went for about $8.50 for Dark Blastios there. So yep, that's going to go in one of our eBay envelopes and get sent out. Let me get, next was this Swin right here, this little piece of paper, this Swin Hawaiian Holiday. That right there went for $25. We pointed out that it had the stamps on it from the seller, and I sold this for $25. And I got one more sale, but it's in the house. All right, the last sale of the day went to this. Went to the person who purchased this. New England Patriots. It's Nike. It's 3XL on-field apparel dry fit. It's got a little camo. Pretty nice. Looks brand new. Doesn't look like it's ever been. It is brand new. I was about to say it looks like it's brand new. It's a salute to service. So really neat. That went for a little bit over $50 plus shipping. So we're happy to have that sale. Y'all, I'm gonna get these packed up. Like I say, we've got a full weekend of sourcing. We're probably gonna be broke later in the week, so we put some items back on sale that went off sale. Now they're back on sale. Some are at 25%, all the way down to 5%. I think anything that's been on our site for 2 weeks, 14 days, is at least on a 5% sale. Anything over 120 days that have been on our eBay store is at 25% off. So if y'all want to go take a look at that, if you need anything, if you see something you want to send me a message, you want to send me an offer, let me know who you are, and we'll be able to work out a deal. Well, for me, for Nikki T, the old man, Reagan, and Reagan is actually starting her job today. Both of my kids, as of today, work for Chick-fil-A. How cool is that? JC just had his 18th birthday, and Ray Ray's working her first job today. So y'all, I'm a blessed man. Y'all watching the channel has really been a blessing to me. So we thank y'all, from my family to yours. We thank y'all so very much. We love you. We appreciate you. We know no way of closing any of these out than saying deuces. May God bless.